Hello everyone and welcome to a new build. Today we're going to be building a awesome mushroom survival house. It's not really a beginner setup house, so it will take a little bit of mid-game resources, I believe. This build was inspired by somebody that I watch in their Minecraft survival series. It is Gabriel5LEI. I hope I am pronouncing that right, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But anyways, Gabriel, thank you for the inspiration on this build. I actually had a lot of fun with this one, and I hope that you do as well. I had to make sure that a few things would work in the version of Minecraft that your survival series is playing in, so some of the items you might not be able to use, like the barrels and things like that. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that the main function of this build you should be able to do. It relies on giant mushrooms. You probably see that in the thumbnail, but here's the build list, and let's get into the build. Okay, so this is where we're going to be doing our build, and what you're going to want to do is make a 5x5 area just like this, and we're going to clear it down to 4 blocks. So you should be left with a little pit like this. That's a good thing. We're going to go down here at the bottom and we're going to throw in our bricks. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to place our whatever block you need in your version of Minecraft. I'm pretty sure in 1.0 you can use just standard grass or whatever. Oh, wrong mushroom. We're going to want to use the brown mushroom for the first one. And what this is going to do is it's going to bring this mushroom along the outside edge of here, and it should be exactly 2 blocks above the ground level. Okay, that's very important. It has to be 2 blocks above the ground level. And then once you have this one created, you can just go ahead and use your decide which side you want to be the front first. I usually go for that side to be the front, and then I come behind this mushroom and I'll put my ladders in right here, and then break that block and that one, and you can replace this one with a wooden plank and then put your final ladder on. And what this is going to do is you're going to come up here, and actually I'm sorry, you're going to want to put your second mushroom block down, and this time we're going to grab the red one and we're going to make a big mushroom out of this. Oh, it looks like we got a little bit of the wrong size, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to break it and then redo this real quick. And so one thing that we can do to help this mushroom grow to the size we want is we know it's going to come out to a certain length, so we're going to want it to be at least 2 blocks above that. So we're going to guide it with this to keep it up the level that we want. So now that we have it up like this, you can go ahead and destroy that and add in your wooden plank again, and then replace it with the wooden ladder. And now we have the base structure of our home started. This is what it should look like. You should have something like this here. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our oak logs and start making the structure of everything. We want to have right here, centered with the stem of the bottom mushroom, our door. So we're going to place it in like this. Just put a door right there, and then I put stairs on top of the logs, and then I'm just going to go around and do this just like all around the mushroom to get it even like that, and then put the stairs in and continue on around the mushroom. And so now that we have gone around and completed all of those pillars around the bottom, we're going to just line it with cobblestone like this around the entire bottom. Now we're just going to take our oak planks and place some right in these locations. We're going to leave these middle spots open for windows, and then place our planks all along like that. And then, like I said, we're going to go through and place windows in these areas here. And so now we're just going to come up to the top, and we're going to add in these pillars around the whole front. And then right after that, we'll add in our stairs onto those. But for this one, you're going to add 3 stairs like this, all the way around. Just like so. Whoops. And then also do the same for the door. Just the door, not the sides, because it looks a little different if you do it that way. I mean, you can if you want, but I just do it like this. And then so after that, we're going to bring more of our planks, and we're going to go in around on this area and block off all these little gaps. Wait, nope. Don't do that. And just put them in these corners, okay? And so then it should be looking like this. And then we're also going to add in the windows for the top as well. And then you can put your window frame right there as well, because it's going to be one. Should have something like that. And so for the inside, what we're going to do is we're going to take an upside down stair under each window, and I feel like it just adds a little bit more depth to this floor because it's a little small up here. And just like that. And then personally, I usually decide to just delete that because we're going to be using that space up there here in a bit. And then we can just leave this like it is right now and come down to the bottom stair. Well, actually, let's finish up the outside first. So for the outside, what we're going to do now is we're going to take slabs and go across each of these blocks. Just to make it look a little pretty. We're going to go like this and put 3 on each of these. And then that will complete our outside build. So your outside should look like this. Now, if you don't want to do any decorations on the inside, you can pretty much just finish off with pillars, and then yeah. But for those of you who want to stick around for the inside decoration, continue watching. And we're just going to go like this and bring all of these down as our pillars. And then once we have all the pillars in, we're gonna place in our, should have placed this before, I'll replace the door, but we're gonna put in the wood planks now all along the walls. So just go ahead and fill in your walls, the remaining stone and dirt, with your planks. And actually, when you're done with your walls, go ahead and leave this part blank because we're going to be putting the fireplace in right here, and we do not want to burn that to catch all the rest of these walls on fire. Some of my tests, we did have that exact problem. Anyways, alright, so I did have to reset the build because I went ahead and finished it after that last clip, but I wasn't recording the whole time. So I had to break everything back to where I was in the last clip, and so here we are. I'm going to rebuild it again for the second, third, fourth time. I don't remember. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to start with the stairs and finish that off. So I need my slabs and my stair again. What we're gonna do is you want to come up to this, bring one in just like that, and then across, and then we're gonna put one right here, and then one right here, and those 2 as well. We're gonna put the stair on that, and then we're going to grab our fences, and we're going to place those just under here, like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to also extend out from there over to this wall. Go back up and fill in this little area. Going to add a little railing in like this, and I bring this one up by 2. That way it's easier when you're coming into the door. And then for right here, we're going to place 2 of those and our armor stands. I am aware that you do not have these in your version, Gabriel, but I am confident that you will come up with something creative to replace these. Anyways, what we're going to do now is we're going to place item frames right here and here, and that can hold your tools, your sword and your pick, or whatever, for whatever you want to go outside with. I'm going to replace this door real quick, just like that, and then that will conclude this little balcony. Well, actually, we can throw in our torches right now. So let's just place in these right here and here, and one more right there. And we're going to put a final one just right there to give this bottom area a little more light. And then for the top, we're going to add our last 4 torches to this area, just like that. And we're just going to go back downstairs because I'm not ready for the top floor quite yet. Right now, we're going to start working with the wood stove. And I do want to warn you when it comes to this wood stove, Gabriel, because when I was testing my build, I did have this wood stove catch my house on fire. So if you are playing with fire spread and you do not have access to the campfires, then you may want to improve upon it to make it work for your version, at least if you can. But like, this should be what you need, and we're going to add in some slabs right here. I'm gonna break in one more block back like this, and then we're going to add in some upside down stairs just like that, and then replace these blocks with cobblestone, and then just like this, and then we're going to add in more stairs right there. Our iron bars will go in right here after some cobblestone like this. We're going to break that and replace these with cobblestone as well, and then you're going to want to have a smoke hole, so go ahead and break that as well. And then we're going to add our iron bars to this and this, and then we're going to take, oh, there they are, the stone brick walls around that, and then just simply place your fire in, and we have an amazing looking fireplace. Now, at this point in the video, you could probably go ahead and click off if you don't want to watch how I would decorate it and you have your own ideas. This is the skeleton of the build, and this is what you would have to work with. So if you like this, go ahead and use it. However, if you want to see how I decorate it, which I highly encourage you do, and stick around. What we're going to do is we're going to start with this little work table area down here. And I'm going to need to grab, oh, not like that. I'm going to put it right down there. I need a crafting bench and a furnace. And so we're just going to plop this down here, and then 2 furnaces up like that. And then again, I know you do not have barrels, but I do have confidence in your creativity, Gabriel. I'm pretty sure you can come up with something for this through a little 4-block space to cover it up. Now we're going to want another stair. And I don't think I put this in the item list, but we're actually going to need 1 sign as well for the stairs arm. And of course, it's going to be an old school chair. Smack it down right there. I did not mean to put that there. And then we will also want to put our fence, and everybody knows the good old pressure plate table. I honestly find this one quite nostalgic to use, especially when you're not installing mods. So let's grab our 6 red carpets now. And we're going to put them right here just for a cozy little area to sit in front of the fire with. So we're only going to have a few more touch-ups for the bottom floor, which is, of course, we're going to have a painting here, but it's going to be a paint in our bung holes and not actually give us the 1-block painting unless we block it off. I prefer to go with that one. I feel like it suits the build and the color scheme that I'm going with, so we're going to use that. And I just leave this wall blank because I'm pretty sure you could come up with some stuff for your own ideas on this one wall. I like to give you room to create your own things, and I'm most likely, if I was in a survival world, I would just fill this up with chests and label each chest with different stuff. But I'm just going to leave it blank for this video, and you guys can figure out what you would like to have there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and finish up the top. Oh, rain outside. Glad I'm indoors. I'm going to place a door or a bed, excuse me, right there, along with our carpets like this. And then we're going to take, where did they go? We need the wooden stairs again, just like this. And then if you have one, and then just to suit the build, we're going to put a little red mushroom right there. Because what we're going to do now, we're going to add in 4 chests, just like this. And we're going to add in, just like this. Oops. And close it off. And then I usually put that right there. Then you can access through the middle hatch. And I'll also put 1 trapdoor right here, just so you're not constantly falling down when you're trying to access your things. You can access each one of those chests. Just a nice little attic storage. And I keep the bedroom up here really simple, just because it's kind of small and I don't want to make it feel extra small by adding tons of things in. Besides, what really do we use the bedroom for besides just sleeping? And so folks, I think that is actually the completion of this little house. So if you come outside here, it looks very nice. I think so, at least. And on the inside, it holds a lot more room than you would have thought. And you have the added benefit of this little I like to call it like an outside armory prep area sort of thing, where you can just grab your armor set and your tools and then head outside for the day. But like I said, come up with your own ideas here. We have the fire stove, we have the eating area, our little crafting slash storage slash whatever you need it for, and of course the most vital part of all, our spawn point. So that's gonna probably wrap it up for this build. Alright everyone, huge thanks for watching the video and for being here throughout the whole thing. If you did like it, then go ahead and hit that like button, and if you think you want to see more things like this, go ahead and subscribe as well. And my friend to you, Mr. Gabriel, all I'd say is keep up the good work, and yeah, awesome job, dude.